Today in Colina, California, residents are on edge, eagerly awaiting the judge's verdict on the killing of one of the town's most beloved students. There has been a steady refrain of shock and disbelief in Colina, a town where residents say this murder never should have happened.
It's true. This never should have happened here. Because in case you haven't heard, everyone in Colina needs to be perfect, which is exactly why one girl is dead and another is about to go to prison. People keep saying it was one moment of insecurity, one moment of rage that had happened in an instant. That's bullshit. That kind of rage doesn't happen overnight. That kind of rage is a long, slow burn until the boom. Colina is a town for winners. It's one of the wealthiest towns in the state of California. The children of these wealthy citizens are expected to chase their parents' success, especially those attending Hollybrook High.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Have a good day at school.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I love you too.
Imagine what it takes to be the smartest, to be the prettiest, to be the most popular at Hollybrook. Imagine wanting to be all of those things and finding yourself totally average.
Good morning, students and faculty. Welcome.
Bridget, you gorgeous thing.
Hi. You saw her last month. But she's right, you're looking cute. Love the skirt.
Really? I don't know. I feel like it kind of makes my hips look kind of wide. Oh, sorry.
Shut up. Boys like a girl with a little curve. Ask Marilyn Monroe, right?
Marilyn Monroe is dead.
It's a figure of speech, Anne.
I missed you guys.
I swear 2 seconds ago, Trish was just an ordinary mall girl.
But she did get a makeover?
No. Kelly walks her new best friend.
Speak of the devil. Here comes the queen herself.
Here we go, campers. Another year closer to that oh-so-elusive promised land.
Ugh, don't remind me. Mother's having a grand old time booking teas with as many Harvard alumni as she
You
can.
don't need them. One look at your transcript and they'll be drooling.
You better be right.
I'm always right. It's obnoxious.
True.
Believe it or not, this is the old me.
Got her fired up.
She broke up with that guy Marcus from Monterey.
Who breaks up with someone like Marcus?
Don't know. Hey, Tony's looking pretty hot these days. Ready for a little competition?
Trust me, I'm not worried about competing with Nina Miller.
Welcome, students, welcome. Gosh, I'm so pleased to see what an exceptional group of young people we have this year. Now, for those of you who are new, I hope you'll find your place within our ranks and contribute to another year of distinction in academics and sportsmanship. Hollybrook is not just another school, no. We do not accept anything less than absolute excellence, because remember, success in our halls will mean success in the wider world. Hollybrook, 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 Hollybrook.
What do you think it feels like to be that popular?
Easy, probably. I heard Kelly Luck is already on the college sorority list.
I've been thinking that maybe we should try harder to find out.
And why the hell would we do that?
Because this is Hollybrook. I mean, it's not just about being popular now. You heard what Principal Simmons says. Success here could mean success out there.
Great. More pressure not to fail biology. Because failure to understand osmosis will result in unemployment and poverty.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to get into the Sonata Club. I'm going to become a cheerleader, and I'm going to get onto the yearbook committee.
Bridgie, it costs money to be a cheerleader. $500 for the uniform and the trips?
I'm gonna have to figure it out. Mrs. Blake already says that she needs a babysitter, and so do the Cranes. I mean, it's like an investment.
But why? Why do you want to be part of the lab crowd? They're so...
What? They're like out of my league?
No, that's not what I meant. I was gonna say that they're I don't know, pretentious.
So you think that I'm gonna become pretentious just because I put on a cheerleading uniform? Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm a major dweeb. You'll be the best of the bunch.
Bridget, we're gonna be late. What are you doing?
I just needed some space to practice.
Practice what?
Cheerleading? I needed the mirror to check my form.
Oh, I see. Maybe your father can put a mirror in the backyard so you don't have to upend everything in here. You almost ready?
Catechism's not for another hour.
Jen needs the car this evening, so I have to drop you off early.
You couldn't have told me before we were moments away from leaving?
I'm sorry, I thought I did.
You didn't.
I would lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. I'm sorry. You don't mind, do you?
No, Mom, I don't mind.
I will be glad when you can drive yourself. And then you and your sister can figure things out.
Trish called. Trish? Trish Doyle called you. Why? To ask me for permission to initiate you into the Barbettes? I hope you didn't say yes.
I said I thought I'd consider.
No, don't consider. Unconsider.
You don't have any interest in becoming a Bobette.
Oh, they're all sororities in disguise. They're for girls like Kelly Locke, all preppy and pink.
Well, what kind of girl are you, darling?
I don't know yet. But everyone looks the same. I know I want to stand out, like cut my hair or something.
Well, I'll book you an appointment in the city.
And if I want to color my hair?
Then we are definitely getting you professional help. The last time I used an at-home dye kit, I turned my hair fuchsia. You know, you don't have to be anything you don't want to be, darling. But just remember, friends are a good thing. Be different. Be yourself. But find your people, too.
What happened to your lunch bag?
It got stolen at work, so I borrowed Dad's toolbox.
Oh.
Letter delivered for you. It's the Sonata Club.
Oh, they're a really selective, like, secret social club at school. They host our fundraisers, they find sponsors for our sports teams. I mean, if you get in there, college applications are a dream.
Not good news?
No, not this time.
Jennifer, you can have the car when I get back.
Okay.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Thank you.
You're Nina Miller, right?
Yeah.
I'm Bridget. I think we have a class together.
I know. You're very organized.
Am I?
Yes, no, that's a great thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome all. It is impressive to see how many of our youth wish to learn and grow in their faith.
Oh, yeah. I love adding this on to the end of a busy school day.
So shall we begin? Let's turn our prayer books to page 44. Today's lesson is about sharing.
Fresh, it's 6 in the morning on a Saturday. It's tradition. First initiate always gets woken at the crack of dawn. Only the lazy and ugly need beauty sleep.
Is this an official visit?
Like you're surprised, Miss Captain of the swim team, etc.
I am surprised. Surprised it took this long.
Oh.
Does my mother know you're here?
Who do you think let her in? Will you give us a moment, dear?
Absolutely.
I was one of the Bobette's first picks.
Up, don't you think?
Today I was gonna wear it down.
You know, Trish tells me they've posted dates for the varsity cheerleader tryouts. You'll have to make a new routine. It won't be as easy as it was in middle school.
I've already been practicing, and being a Bobette increases my chances. They like having sorority girls on the squad.
The only thing that increases your chances is hard work.
Hard work doesn't scare me.
Good. There. Now we can see your face. Don't you look just like a Vogue model?
Bridget,
Why would you bring Kelly here?
they want us to be Bobettes.
Oh, the Bobettes?
But I know they're not as elite as the Sonata Club, but they want you, and they want me, and we can join together.
With Kelly?
Well, yeah, like they'd pass her up. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. I guess second best is better than nothing. I'm not thrilled that one of the coolest girls in school has to see my dad's barf bag car.
Bridget, no one cares about your dad's car. It's just about how sweet you are. They said that's the kind of girl we need.
Is your dad a mechanic or something?
An engineer. Your dad works for that big company, Singer Financial, right?
How did you know that?
Just something I remember hearing, I guess.
This is nuts.
Oh, well, you're not in yet. You still have to go through initiation.
Come on.
First stop, Hot Tony's house.
Kelly's up.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art myself and not a Montague. Bravo! Ladies, who's next? You?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go next if you want me to.
Okay, Bridget, time to make some cash.
Later, Tony.
Hi, would you mind sparing some change?
That outfit suits her.
So cruel. Isn't that the point? You made me perform outside Tony's house. I've gotta hand it to her, though. She is either totally oblivious or a major star. She'll chicken out and give up any second. Huh. Thank you. Twinkle, twinkle, bitches. Better watch her. Here. Hey. God, we asked Nina if she wanted in. Turned us down cold. Doesn't even wave. You can't buy class, even if you have money.
I got $5.
Wow, a killing.
I can get more if it's not enough.
It's enough.
Are you sure?
Thank you.
Okay.
You did great. Thank you. You did so great. Really? Yes. Thank you. Really super
Not really silly.
No.
Bridget Moretti, in light of your performance, we would like to officially welcome you to the Bobettes. Do you accept your place with us?
Definitely. Yes, I do.
Thank you. Yes, me too.
You made it. I'm so happy. You're a Bobette. This is so great. Come on.
Is that Nina Babbitt? I wonder if she's getting her hair done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, what, you need an engraved invitation? Sit. This is your table now.
Where's Kelly?
I'm sure Kelly will grace us with her presence eventually. Hey, I totally think that new hot guy was checking you out in the hall.
No, he wasn't. Boys never look at me.
Having the right friends does wonders for that. Yeah, and Goddess is new, remember?
Ladies, I have some housekeeping and announcements.
I don't think that all of us are here yet.
Oh, Kelly's practicing.
Is she ever not?
It's funny, actually, how people are surprised that girls like Kelly and I work our asses off. You know, just snap our fingers and wiggle our noses.
I didn't mean...
No, of course you didn't. The first Bobette vacation is before Christmas break. We are going skiing, Lake Tahoe. I will not take no for an answer.
Oh, I love skiing. Do you need to bring anything?
Just your fabulousness and your gear, but that goes without saying.
I literally have never been skiing in my life.
I wouldn't tell them.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford this. I mean, I'm already babysitting twice a week.
Ask your mom?
Even if she could, she wouldn't.
Problem, Bridget?
No, sorry. I was just saying that I'm gonna have to excuse myself because my cheer routine needs practice too.
Minx, I didn't know you were trying out for cheerleader. You and Kelly should totally practice together when we're at the chalet.
Yeah, that would be terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Nina, what inspired this new look?
The little preppy people of Kalina. Don't you ever feel that we were destined for more than designer shoes and pop collars?
Guess not.
Hey. Long time no see.
I know.
I love your new hair.
Thank you. Trying to make sure no one mistakes me for a cheerleader.
I hope everyone has learned how to reconcile their checkbooks by now.
Hey, do you know how to ski?
Can I ski? Yes. Would I rather gag myself with a spoon than be in that scene? Also, yes.
Right, totally.
You don't strike me as the chalet ski bunny type.
A friend invited me. Would you think that I'm totally uncool if I said I was a little excited?
I won't hold it against you.
Miss Miller, let me just say it's a good thing that you're pretty. Perhaps some tutoring is in order?
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Like I care about some stupid grade.
Hi, these are for you.
Thanks. It's so sweet of you. Here, I'll put your stuff in the garage.
Thank you.
There's pizza in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to wax my skis. Go in and join the girls.
Kelly is like the prank call maestro. She can stay in character the whole time, never laughs or breaks once.
Hey, Brit, it's about time.
Sorry.
So, who does she call?
Losers and wannabes mostly.
So, Bridget, it's your turn for our Inquisition.
Oh. What are your parents like?
Oh,
I don't know. They're normal.
Unacceptable answer. Come on, give us the goods.
I don't know. They're boring. They're old. I don't know. I can't talk to my mom about anything.
Well, no one can talk to their mom about anything. This is so good.
We should probably save some for Kelly, right?
Hey, if she isn't here, bitch can fend for herself.
I so wish that my house was like this.
What do you think their ski chalet's like?
Perfect, probably.
And ice for the whole weekend.
Birds, what are you doing just sitting there? I hear you've been practicing some moves.
Oh, no. My routine is not done yet.
Oh, come on, show Trish.
Yeah, you don't have to be shy. We're your girls. We'll use Kelly's music.
Hey. Okay.
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 You have gotten so good.
Really?
Yes.
I feel kind of like a dancing pear.
You were pretty good, Bridgie.
Thank you.
Can I call you Bridgie?
Yeah, of course. My best friend Anne calls me that all the time.
I thought we were your best friends.
Oh.
You have to show Kelly.
Where is Kelly? Oh, I'll go get her. She's in the garage. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Enjoy the view?
We were all just wondering where you were. What are you doing?
Getting ready. Enjoying a little peace and quiet.
Yeah, I bet you don't get too much of that, huh? I get it. I've been working my ass off for these cheer tryouts, and I'm not captain of the swim team, too.
So who bought you these ancient things?
Oh, I did.
Can afford to buy more than this crummy pair?
Well, I don't ski very
They
often.
look like they could snap in two. Maybe stay away from me on the slopes tomorrow.
Work hard. Be the best. Strive for perfection. Second place doesn't cut it. That's the Kalina way. The Hollybrook way. It all sounds like good advice, and maybe it is for some. But pressure has different effects on different people. Some thrive on it. Some do everything they can to stand up under it, and still end up buckling. When the pressure is demanding that you be something or someone you're not, it might as well be torture. What I never considered, though, is maybe it's torture no matter who you are. Thanks. You new?
Just visiting. From Berkeley.
No way. I love Berkeley. It makes Kalina look like a vanilla sundae. Diet pills. Give me a nice solid rush, look just like aspirin. What do you think I am, a pest dispenser, and don't give this stuff away for free?
Attention students, cheerleading tryouts are today at 4 p.m. So get out there and support your girls.
Are you, like, so nervous? Yeah, I am for sure.
Trying not to think about anything, except when it's over, we can have some real fun.
You can have some fun. I am on house arrest for the next 2 weekends.
What?
Knocked my average below 4.0. My mom had a cow.
But, like, a B is so good.
Yeah, but unfortunately, not good enough. Told you to take better notes.
Well, like any other school, and I'd be acing everything.
But you're not at any other school, are you? This matters. It's our future. It's who we are, and who we are is the envy of the whole school.
Yeah, super. Thanks for your support.
Sorry, Trish. I don't mean to be a bitch.
But it comes so naturally.
Along with the nerves and these fabulous curves. How about we bring the party to you this weekend?
Yeah, okay.
Guess not everybody wants to be us.
What the hell happened to her anyway? No one just stops being normal for no reason. It's like we don't matter. Like we never mattered. All right, I have to know. Why'd you do it? You spent the whole year turning yourself into a freak. You used to be so pretty. I'm honestly trying to understand. No answer? Really? Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Nina Miller's gone weird on all of us. Hope it isn't catching.
Cheerleader. Now, let's welcome our contenders for the upcoming semester. Okay, next up, we have Bridget Manelli. Moretti. Kelly Locke.
Let's go. Feel the rhythm beating in your soul. Get up. Let's go. Get into the life with some rock and roll. Get up. Let's go. Feel the rhythm beating in your soul.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made their decision. Your new varsity cheerleaders are Molly Dillon, Carly Newman, and last but not least, Miss Kelly Locke. Let's congratulate our new cheerleader. Be sure to check the board for your first practice. Thanks to everybody who tried out this year. As far as I'm concerned, we're all winners.
I'll be back around 9:30. Your father's out working on his car. Are you feeling ill? You look a little pale.
I'm fine. I'm just tired. It was a long day.
Oh, well, I can pop the casserole in now. Save you the trouble. How's that?
Where are you going tonight?
Oh, Doris. Yeah, she's back in the hospital again. Oh, those poor kids. We have to say a prayer for her on Sunday, especially.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't wait up if you're tired. You've been working so hard. Do you want to talk about anything? I can call, say I'm late.
No, Mom, it's not important.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Why does everything have to be such a mess?
Wow, it's really crowded here. How does it feel to be so close to freedom?
Freedom?
Summer, you know, no school.
Oh, fine. I'll be taking summer intensive classes, though, but so will have the school. Hey, what's with you? Do you ever just feel like you don't belong in like any world, even when you want to, and even when people tell you that you should?
Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Why can't I just be happy with what I already have? I just always want more, but I can't get it. Maybe I should just quit.
No. You know, if what they say in there is true, that Jesus dude almost didn't succeed.
Excuse me?
Well, he died, but he didn't give up. So maybe you could see that as a sign that we shouldn't give up either.
Might be the most profound thing anyone's ever said to me.
Good afternoon. Nice to see you here. Let us remember, Christ calls us to be in the world, but not of it. But what does this mean? Greed, materialism, jealousy. These are common temptations. We must not indulge in them.
Miss Moretti, what brings you here?
I heard that the selection committee was getting close to making a decision about the yearbook staff, and I wanted to come in and reiterate my interest in being a part of it.
I appreciate your initiative. You are a good student, but the staff has already been selected.
The notice board was empty.
Well, the students that were selected were notified directly. I'm afraid that you weren't chosen.
I'm sorry, I'm an excellent writer.
That may be the case, Miss Moretti, but Principal Simmons and the selection committee give very special.
I'm a Bobette. No. There must be some sort of mistake. I mean, can you at least tell me why? I don't understand what they have that I don't.
Miss Moretti, this is not the time or the place.
Then what would be the time or the place?
Is there a problem here, Miss Moretti? I'm sorry, Miss Moretti, there's no reversing the decision.
It's just not fair.
Do you think you can just cry and get into college? Or cry and get hired in the real world?
I worked for weeks on my essay. I know that my application was good.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes good just isn't good enough. We are a competitive school, because it's a competitive world.
Why can't I be more like her? Everybody loves her.
Hey, people love you too, Bridge.
No, they don't.
Bridgie, you're sweet and you're funny.
Just stop. I don't need to hear it from you. I'm not good enough. I didn't get into the Sonata Club, the club that I actually wanted. I didn't make cheerleader. I didn't get onto the yearbook staff. I mean, I'm a loser.
No.
Yes, but she won it all.
Yeah, Kelly Locke, she may be more popular and know more people, but you know people more, and we can all see how awesome you are. Come here.
Thanks. Thank you. Kelly doesn't see that, though. She's too busy looking at everybody else. But you know what? Maybe you're right. Yeah. I think that she would like me if she just got the chance to know me. I just haven't given her that chance. I just need to give her that chance.
Give Dad a hug for me. Hold on. Your father and I are so proud of you. Very proud.
Thanks, Mom.
This next year will be a busy one, won't it? Keeping your grades up along with everything else. But you've earned it. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Go get him.
Thanks, Mom.
Locke residence?
Hi, Mrs. Locke.
Yes, to whom am I speaking?
Hi, I'm a friend of Kelly's, a fellow Bobette.
Kelly isn't actually here right now. She left for cheerleading camp.
Oh, I know. Actually, that's why I'm calling right now. See, we are having a surprise dinner for the first-year girls, sort of like an end-of-the-year thing, but it's a secret.
It's nice and clandestine.
Yeah, totally.
What do you need me to do?
Okay, so the dinner is on June 23rd at 9, and I or someone will be there to pick her up at 8:30.
Okay, June 23rd, 8:30 p.m.
Great. Great. Okay, have a great evening, Mrs. Locke.
You too. Good night.
Bye.
Remember to always signal, even when you're turning into a driveway.
I know, I did. Can never be too careful. The Blake said they'd be home late.
Do you want Jennifer to come over?
Actually, I was thinking that maybe you could just leave the car here and then people would think someone's home and I could just drive it back. It's only a few blocks.
Without an adult?
Mom, you just said that I was careful. I'm gonna be taking my driver's test in a few weeks.
What happens if you're gonna get caught?
I'm not gonna get caught. What happens if someone breaks into the house because they think the poor babysitter's home alone? You just really baby me sometimes.
You promise you'll be careful?
Yes, I promise. Thank you.
I'll wait up for you.
Okay. Bye.
Are you going out?
Yeah, a movie with the girls, Ghostbusters.
Be back home by 12, though, okay? I may be hip with the piercings and the earrings, but my daughter is home at a decent hour.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very nice. I'm glad we went with the cream.
Did mystery party planner say who was picking me up?
I've told you as much as I know, and I wasn't supposed to, so please at least pretend to be surprised.
I'd rather go with you and Dad tonight.
You don't mean that, do you?
Feels like we haven't had a lot of time together as a family.
Well, we'll fix that. As for tonight, a lady never cancels her engagement last minute. It's simply not done.
Locke resident. Hi, Trish.
Patricia?
Mom says hi. Do you know where this party is tonight? The Bobette dinner. Hello.
Okay, we are leaving. Time to put your face on. Love you, Angel.
Love you too. Okay, you can quit playing dumb, Trish.
It was a complete coincidence that I would choose that night of all the nights to lie to my mom. I didn't get goosebumps. I didn't have a tiny knot in my stomach. There was no evil wind blowing.
Ready to raise a little hell?
There were no warning signs. It was just an ordinary night.
what the hell?
Hi. Surprise. You look really pretty.
You want to tell me what's going on? I talked to Trish. There's no Bobette's dinner.
Oh, that was just a story I told your mom so she wouldn't ask questions. Bobette stuff always gets a pass, right?
Cover for what exactly?
A party? A college party? It'll be fun, I swear. I mean, when do you ever get to live on the edge, you know?
I think I need you to get me into a party.
I think you're really gonna like this one. I heard that Tony was gonna be there, unless you're like totally not into him anymore.
Which college? Berkeley?
Yeah.
Do you know someone that goes there?
Yeah, a friend of my older sister's.
Pull in on the left.
What?
Just do it. Pull into the parking lot.
We just got in the car. What are you doing?
You can have one too. Maybe it'll mellow you out.
I didn't know that you did that sort of thing.
It's a recent addition to my repertoire. Helps me unwind, calms my nerves.
You get nervous? I get nervous too. But this is my dad's car. He'll smell it.
We're going to a party. I have to get out of my own head.
I'm sorry. I would really rather that you didn't.
There is no party.
What? Yes, there is.
Look at your clothes. You're not taking me to a college party in those.
Okay. Yeah, you're
What is
right.
this?
No, it's hard to explain.
Well, try or I walk.
I just really want to be your friend.
Why?
Because everybody loves you. You have so many friends, and you're so good at everything. I guess I want to be like that too.
You're saying that you want to use me, not that you want to be my friend.
No. I just thought that, you know, if we drove around a little while and just spent time just the two of us, that you would see that we have a lot in common.
But that's not what you said we were going to do.
I mean, you wouldn't have come if I did.
So you found a way to make it happen anyway, which is insane.
No, please don't leave. Let's just talk about this.
You will let go of me.
I'm sorry.
You lied. And not a little lie. You lied to my mom. And when you got caught, you lied again to me without even blinking.
Doesn't it just show how much I want to be your friend?
No. I think it shows that you've gone totally weird.
I haven't gone weird.
You're right. You've probably always been this way. I don't really know the real you.
It's not my fault that I have no money and that I'm not pretty.
You're the one who's obsessed with all of that, not me.
Right, so you just like happen to be mean and cruel to all of the ugly girls and nice to all of the rich ones? Total coincidence.
You know, I don't think you want to be my friend. I think you want to be me. You're adding to an already giant story I have to tell our fellow Bobettes. Is that what you want?
No. Everyone's gonna hate me.
was wondering if I could use your phone. My friend's gone a bit weird and I want my parents to come pick me up.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Come on in.
She's gonna tell everyone. She's gonna tell everyone that you're weird. Thanks so much for giving me a ride. My parents should be home any minute now.
Eastern Labs have been plagued with injuries this age. Yeah, I agree, but they're...
Thanks for the ride. I really appreciate it.
You sure you're gonna be okay home alone?
I'll be fine. I'll go to the neighbors if there's a problem.
All right.
Why wouldn't you just let me be your friend? Why am I not good enough?
Kelly? Kelly! What happened? Who did this to you?
I can't feel my legs.
I gotta get to a phone. I gotta call an ambulance. Okay? Just stay awake. Stay awake. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Bridget? Bridget, are you home? I thought you wouldn't be home until late.
Oh, Mrs. Blake wasn't feeling well.
Oh, dear.
Thanks.
We haven't gone for a walk, just us, in a while. It's still warm outside. I forget how fast girls grow up. I have to get my time in while I can. Come on.
Where was she going?
The dinner for the Bobettes, Kelly's.
Oh, yeah, I know them. Nice group of girls. Who was organizing the dinner?
I'm not sure. Trish Doyle would know. I could give you a number. Can someone do this to our girl? Just outside, steps from our home. Oh, it makes me sick.
Could it have been an attempted burglary?
It's a possible scenario.
I heard someone say they saw a witness, Don. He said he saw a car. Didn't he say that?
He's our neighbor. He's the one that found her.
We've been talking with Mr. Bachman. All due respect, I know this is tough. But we can't talk much about leads or lines of investigation.
But you will get him, won't you, the murder?
Bridget, Judy's on the phone. She sounds very upset.
Thanks.
Judy? Hi, are you all right?
Bridge? Oh my God.
What's wrong?
You don't know yet?
Know what? I just barely woke up.
Bridge, it's Kelly. Someone stabbed her last night outside her house.
What? Is she okay?
No, Bridge, she's dead.
She was murdered. Like, who would do this?
It doesn't make sense. It must have been like a robbery or someone trying to break into her house or something.
Yeah, that's what they think. Trisha's mom talked to Mrs. Locke earlier.
I just don't know how we're gonna survive this.
Look, I'm gonna come over. None of us should be alone right now. We should all stick together, right?
Right. Wait, no.
No?
No, you shouldn't come over by yourself. I mean, he could still be out there.
Who?
The killer.
Oh. I'll be careful, I promise. I mean, what kind of murderer is gonna walk around in broad daylight, right?
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Did everything get sorted out?
No. Something terrible happened.
Oh, no. Oh.
You are going to forget it now. It did not happen.
When I found out about the murder, I was stunned. It couldn't happen. Not to Kelly, not in Kalina. I thought it had to be some sick joke the Bobettes played to get attention.
I spoke with Trisha Doyle and a few of the other Bobette girls. None of them knew anything about any dinner.
That can't be right. She said it was for the Bobettes. It's just the type of thing that they do.
Well, that may be. But this time I think it was,
It was a lie.
the car that your neighbor saw belongs to one John Shelley.
Shelley? I know him, but he's not a...
No, he's not a suspect, no. He drove Kelly home last night. Now, she was with her friend, a young woman, about the same age. And he didn't see her face because she stayed in the dark. But Kelly had knocked on the Shelley's door. She was upset with his friend and didn't want to be driven home by her. Fortunately, that turned out to be a good instinct.
Trish, it's not fair. I know it's awful. Kelly didn't deserve to die like that.
She was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No. The sheriff doesn't think it was random. They're going to release a description of the suspect.
How do you know that?
Have you met my mother? She knows the man who drove Kelly home. He says it was a teenage girl with short hair and frumpy clothes.
Well, by that description, it could be me, right?
Trust Bridgie to make us smile even on a horrible day.
You guys, Nina Miller fits that description.
Nina couldn't have. She could if she was high on, like, PCP or something.
Yeah, and we all know she's been dealing those weird pills, right?
She's such a freak. I could totally believe it. I want to see your blood drip. That's what you wrote.
You don't actually think...
Okay. What?
Nina, honey, Sheriff Randall is here to speak with you for a few minutes.
Hello, Nina.
You hear about Kelly?
I understand you went to school with her.
We didn't like each other. I guess you know that already. She thought I was weird. I thought she was stuck up, but I didn't kill her.
No one thinks you did, darling.
Really? I'm insulted, actually. She was dressed in frumpy clothes. I don't do frumpy.
Sheriff, my understanding is that you were here to talk to Nina about Kelly's social life. She's not a suspect.
She wrote a violent death threat directed at Kelly.
It wasn't a death threat. It was a stupid... I don't know.
I wish you were dead. I want to see your dripping blood. Is that pretty close?
She was on my ass about my hair, my clothes. I got angry, wanted to scare her off, yeah.
Well, it sounds like it scared a whole bunch of people. Were there any other occasions where Kelly made you angry, Nina?
Sure, and there were other people she made angry too. If you weren't in her circle, Kelly could be a bitch.
Okay, look, I think the first question you should be asking, Sheriff, is where Nina was on Saturday night, right?
I was at the movies with some friends. Ghostbusters, 8 o'clock showing in the city.
Do you have the clothes that you were wearing that night?
As opposed to what? Throwing them out?
We'd like to see them if we could.
We're down here. If you want to examine Nina's clothes or any other belongings, you'll need a warrant.
It would help if you could bring her down to the station so we could get a statement. We'll have her take a lie detector test like the other girls. Mrs. Miller.
We both know if she were wearing tennis whites or a sorority badge, you wouldn't be here chasing vindictive gossip. Nina is 15.
So was Kelly Locke. We're just doing our job, Miss Miller.
So am I. And if you need anything else, I'll have to consult with a lawyer.
I could drive you, you know. Your father said we could use his car.
No. Sorry. I mean, I think the car is similar to the one they're looking for, so it would be a shock if people thought it was the same one.
That's very sensitive of you. Mind you, you've always been like that. The girl's gonna need you now.
Hey. Hey.
Mom.
What is it, sweetie?
If I said something wrong, the sheriff needs to know the truth, right?
Yes, he does. No matter what, he needs to know the truth.
I lied to you that night. It wasn't in the movies.
Are you in some sort of trouble? Nina, tell me.
I don't know.
Hey, hey. At least it's beautiful.
So many flowers. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. We were gonna be roommates in college.
It's okay to cry. We're all here.
She would be really glad that we're here. And we'll never forget her. Did the sheriff call your parents yet?
About what?
Coming into the station. They want to talk to us about the murder.
No.
No, I don't think they called yet.
I don't want to. And what could we possibly know?
Well, we should do everything we can to help find Kelly's killer. We owe it to her, right?
In times like this, community keeps us strong. There is no greater tragedy than the loss of a child. Our hearts and prayers go out to the Locke family at this monumentally difficult time.
Ladies, take a seat here, please. You know the court oath? It's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. That's what we need right here. Don't worry about what your friends are going to think or say.
Everybody loved Kelly. She was charming and funny and good at everything. She worked so hard. She didn't take any crap. Can I say crap?
Yeah.
She was funny. I mean,
people with no sense of humor might say she made fun of other people, but I mean, who doesn't?
Well, sometimes she would make jokes at other people's expense, but about outsiders, you know? Like if you were Kelly's friend, you had it made.
What if you weren't Kelly's friend?
Kelly could be a bitch. She could be mean, cruel. She could ruin high school for you if she wanted. Don't be fooled by the loud crowd. There were people who hated her, for sure.
Enough to kill her?
I guess so.
All right. While we're getting hooked up here, you were babysitting the night of the murder, is that right?
Yes, I was.
Oh. So, what can you tell me about Kelly?
We were in the Bobettes together. We both tried out for cheerleading. She made it, and I didn't, but she was much better than me. She deserved it, really.
Would you say that Kelly was nice, kind?
Yes. People loved her. She was the most popular girl in school.
All right, you all set? You ready to get started, Miss Morte?
Yes, I'm ready.
Is your name Bridget Moretti?
Yes.
You have blonde hair.
No.
Do you attend Hollybrook High School?
Yes.
Did you kill Kelly Locke?
No, I didn't.
Looks good. All right.
The whole town feels different. All of us are different. I just don't know if it's right that the Bobettes continue. Not with this horrible tragedy haunting us. So, all those in favor of disbanding the Bobettes, raise your right hand.
Wait. The Bobettes aren't just a sorority. People think that we are, but we're not. We're a family. I know that we're all scared, but we promised to look out for one another. And I mean, isn't this exactly the time when we need each other the most?
You're here.
Yeah. Kelly loved the Bobettes. She loved her friends. We're a symbol of everything that she loved. I mean, we can't disband for her sake.
I second that motion. And what's more, I move that Bridget take a more active leadership role. Of treasurer, maybe.
I would love that. If that's what you all want.
For sure.
All those in favor of keeping the Bobettes with Bridge as treasurer, raise your right hand.
I know it feels weird having everything normal when her killer's still out there.
Yeah, it's really scary.
We all know you did it, really.
What?
I'm saying it's especially hard because we all know who did it, really.
Oh.
That's just a room.
Okay, fine. Let's pretend that it wasn't her, but whoever did this obviously hated Kelly and deserves to be marched through the streets and hung.
We've interviewed over 200 people. We've examined hundreds of gold Pinto station wagons. You realize there's over 500 registered in this county?
What about the girls? Teenage girls gossip. Maybe one of them knows more than they've admitted.
Sheriff Randall had all the girls take lie detector tests. Agent Veronica Murray, FBI. I'm sorry for your loss.
You interviewed all of them?
The ones whose parents consented.
This town will not allow our kids to be in the company of a killer.
I understand your frustration as parents, but please remember, the killer is most likely a scared, confused young woman. With a little bit of time, we will find her. She can't hide forever.
Why? A scared girl, why? Why would she need to kill Kelly?
And that's something the profilers at the agency will be analyzing. That's the new piece of the puzzle the FBI can help with.
She was perfect, ambitious, successful. Everything most people want in this world.
The murderer hated that about her. Hated what she represented. Kelly was the status quo. That's a likely scenario, isn't it?
All of that may be true, but no evidence is no evidence. And the killer might be right in front of our noses. At this point, the only thing we can do is wait to see the FBI profile.
I disagree. We need to make sure people don't forget her. Make sure the press doesn't forget her. If you'll excuse us.
Our daughter, Kelly, was all energy and light. She was an inspiration to all of us, and it's time that this town finds out why this
Don't
person
answer it.
or person's needed
It's fine.
to end her life.
Hello?
Confess, bitch. I know where you live.
The person or persons responsible could very well be enrolling in classes, walking the halls with other kids, thinking they got away with it.
It's been going on for days. Maybe I shouldn't go to catechism class anymore. Hollybrook kicked me out. Maybe they will too.
You are going. You know why?
Why?
Because the church belongs to everybody. Nobody gets to say who does and doesn't belong. It's the church. You've done nothing wrong. Nothing. Your new school uniform looks sassy, by the way. You want me to hem the skirt?
No, it's fine. At least it's not white.
It should have ended after the sheriff confirmed my real alibi. But of course it didn't. Our perfect town needed answers, and I looked like the perfect one. Because I looked the part. The dark to Kelly's light. I looked dangerous. Exactly as I had wanted.
Hey. Is the seat still open?
Yeah, of course.
Mrs. Blake, I'm Leonard Cooper, private investigator for the Locke family. Wondering if you can confirm that Bridget Moretti was babysitting for you on the night of June 23rd?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've seen you in class.
It was a long time ago now. Maybe Mrs. Blake got it mixed up.
The thing is, Bridget, some very smart people at the agency have come up with a sort of character description for Kelly's killer.
How do they do that?
It's called profiling. They analyze the details of the crime to better understand the criminal. For example, the use of a knife tells us that this was very personal.
Like Kelly knew the killer?
She was probably part of her social group, yes.
But everyone's been saying that the person who killed Kelly must have hated her or was like high on PCP or something.
Not necessarily. She probably liked her very much.
And why would she kill her?
Could be she felt threatened by her. She envied her. The profile tells us this girl probably has low self-esteem. Comes from a modest family. One that's not as wealthy as most of her friends. So she feels like an outsider in Colina, even if she isn't.
Sounds like me. What would happen to the person if they confessed? Could they be, like, kept away from the town?
I mean, it's hard to keep things like this private, Bridget.
Maybe that's what she's afraid of then. Maybe she's afraid of being humiliated. Maybe she can't bear the thought of being hated.
The longer she waits, the worse it will be. Thing is, this isn't only about justice for Kelly. There's a girl out there whose sin is eating her alive. A whole life living with that kind of pain. It's no life at all.
Do you think that I did it?
Yes. I think you did.
But you can't prove it. Does it have to be settled today?
Something on your mind, Bridget?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something important.
After dinner? I was gonna go and try and put my feet up.
Okay, yeah, of course. You can wait.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep last night before our talk.
It's okay. I wrote you a note.
A note?
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to express things in writing. But could you wait half an hour to read it? That's okay.
If that's what you want. I'll read it after morning prayer.
Okay. Bye, Mom.
One thing is for sure. Hollybrook will never be the same. And neither will I.
I thought I might find you here.
Do you hate me?
No. I don't hate you. No, baby. No, I could never hate you.
Please don't ask me why, because I don't understand this and I don't know why. I'm so tired, Mom. I want to go make a full confession.
We'll go together. I'll be beside you every step. For as long as I can. But I just need a minute. Everything's moving so fast. I just need one more minute with my little girl.
I was relieved when I heard someone confessed, and furious when I found out who it was. She fooled even me. People said it would have been easier if it was someone from the other side of the tunnel. I think what they meant is if someone like Bridget was capable of killing, then anyone might be capable.
I'm standing just inside Galena County Courthouse where Bridget Moretti, the sophomore who grabbed a kitchen knife from her car and stabbed Kelly Locke to death almost a year ago, was found guilty of second-degree murder. The judge ruled that her actions were not premeditated, the killing an act of spontaneous fury rather than calculated murder. Mrs. Locke, how are you feeling about the verdict?
I'm very sad. I don't think my daughter's murder was spur of the moment. That girl had so much time to change her mind.
I can assure you, this punishment will never fit the crime.
You'll excuse us. You were right, Sheriff. The truth hasn't changed anything. I still don't understand it.
Neither does she, I don't think.
Right here, Bridget.
Bridget, how do you feel about your 9-year sentence?
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if someone like Bridget can... I can't even think about it.
Maybe we don't want it to make any sense.
What do you mean?
There's so much pressure here. Be the best, have the best, win at any cost. It didn't have to be Bridget. And it didn't have to be Cal. Being away from Hollybrook High, I've learned that winning isn't everything, and being perfect doesn't teach you anything. Perfect can't change. Perfect can't learn from its mistakes. But we can.